Tēnā koutou katoa, ki te taha o te papa, ko pauerua te maunga, ko ofere I te awa, ko ngā toki matawhāroa te waka, ko orama hoi te marae, ko remana kiwi te tūpuna, ko ngā rehoata te hapu, ko ngā te hene rawa ko ngā puhi te iwi, ki te taha o te mama, ko vaia te maunga, ko vasingano te awa, ko vailima te marae, ko Otwaia te hapu, ko Samoa te iwi, ko Leon Penny rawa ko Justine Lambert o Kumatua, ko Amelia Penny tōku ingoa. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. For my Origin-Inspired Creation project, I have created a Kōauau, which fits within the whānau of Taonga Puoro as a type of flute. I have used red clay to make my Kōauau and have named her Hineahuone to honour the pūrākau of our first woman, the creator of life. Taonga Puoro are traditional Māori musical instruments created to mimic the sounds of te taiao, such as the sounds of the sea or the ngahere. They can be utilised in many ways, but in haputanga they are used to call on our ancestors and atua to aid in safe passage of pepe earthside. They are a reminder that we are not separate, but an intrinsic part of our environment and whakapapa, and these instruments serve as a direct connection with our atua and tupuna. Hineahuone was formed from the sacred red clay of the earth at Kurawaka by Tane, the god of the forest and son of Papatuanuku and Ranginui, the earth mother and sky father. After separating his parents to bring light to the world, Tane had to search for uha, the essence of women, to create his wahine counterpart. He first found uha of plants, animals and insects, and combining his essence with that of wahine, they came to life, further preparing te taiao for mortal beings. When the land was ready to sustain life, Papatuanuku told Tane to find Kurawaka, the pubic region of our Earth Mother, and to form Hineahuone from the sacred red clay. Tane shared the breath of life with Hineahuone by pressing his nose against her, the first hongi, which is still a significant part of our culture. The woman of the earth sneezed and was born, Tihei Moriora. Over 140 atua enrich the fabric of our earthborn tūpuna Hineahuone. Woven into each of our very essence is their life force. Our story as women and as people is that of the forest, birds, insects, the ocean and the sky, and that of the universe itself. This pūrākau explores self-determination, that everything we need can be found within us, and that we are the writers of our own stories. It honours our ability as wahine to bring and nurture life in this world, and how supporting a thriving environment is vital to sustaining life. These whakaaro are all important aspects of mana-led midwifery care, and by utilising this pūrākau, we can uphold the extraordinary power of our stories as Indigenous people in a modern world. Honouring our origin stories does not just benefit Māori, and applying these values to our practice can help us to honour the beauty of all cultures and people who each have their own stories and power. It is my hope that learning more about mātauranga haputanga and applying this to my practice will help me create safe spaces to reclaim our powerful ways of being. By honouring our stories and sacred practices, we can begin to heal the wounds of colonisation, uphold mana motuhake as tangata whenua, and strengthen our connection to te ao Māori. My mother is a midwife, and the fabric of her story weaves through my own journey as a woman and to studying midwifery. When I finally heard and answered the karanga to this mahi, I began to heal my own trauma and understand her wisdom. She always spoke about the intrinsic power of women and of our bodies, how we must uphold and honour that power in each other. I found a way to nurture that, to support people in reclaiming it for themselves and for myself. Sitting in our true power is essential as wahine and as Indigenous people navigating this colonised world. During my research, I found further whakapapa to midwifery through whānau history on my dad's side. My tūpuna Arahi Kiwi supported many women in the local community with their births, and her husband, Remana, delivered all their babies. I know that they would have learned this mātauranga from whānau and feel part of something so much bigger knowing that this was passed down to me. Just like Hineahuone, the essence of who I am is drawn from my tūpuna and my environment. This project has helped me to realise that while we are all individuals with our own hopes and dreams, we are also reliving the experiences of our ancestors. By honouring the collective struggles of my people, I can honour the individual stories of my whānau and the whānau I work with, as well as my own individual story. Incorporating our mātauranga into my practice upholds and nurtures our power as children of Hineahuone, the creator of life.